of our concerts tonight will be the Wind Ensemble up here from Oak Park. This group's been doing a really, really good job right now. The first piece we're opening with is definitely the hardest one, just overall. I was a little bit worried about it the first couple times we brought it out in October, but it's ended up being a really, really nice piece of holiday music. I mean, everyone's kind of got their favorite movies to watch around this time of year. Some of you crazy people are diehard people for Christmas time. That's fine, you be you. But mine growing up was definitely, and my wife gives me crap for this, mine was Home Alone 2 in New York City. I get a lot of grief for not being an OG Home Alone person, I guess. But this was mine for whatever reason. I don't know, it's the VHS that we had in my house. That's old enough as it is. But I really love this movie. I found a really good arrangement of some of the pieces from it. It's just some really nice John Williams stuff, which if you know anything about John Williams movie music, it's insanely hard if you wanted to sound like the movie. And this one sounds like the movie quite a bit, which means it was insanely hard. So we're going to play a couple of excerpts from Home Alone 2. All right, before we play our next piece, I want to take a minute to introduce and recognize our students that made the all-district band here in the Kansas City Metro. I do have to say, and most people will recognize this and would tell you this in the area, that the Kansas City Metro all-district band, where they have to memorize all their scales and play 4, 5, 6 little etudes that they all have to play, is probably one of the best districts in the state in terms of the quality that we have. You think about all the Lee Summitses, the Blue Springs, the Liberties, the Park Hills, the North Kansas City schools, all those schools, the independent school district, all of those people are in one district for the all-district band, which makes it an incredibly difficult all-district band to be a part of. And we have two bands in this district that are both outstanding bands. We have the Honorable Mention Band, which would kind of be the second band of the all-district, and then we have the all-district honor band, which is the top band, and the students that can go audition for state. So this year we had 6 students be recognized and earn a spot in one of these two bands. In the Honorable Mention Band, we had Kaylee Fouts, we had Jada Pauley, we had Casey Kupo, and we had Jackson Piakowski, and we had Jaden Burnett. I don't know why I skipped over Jaden Burton. I don't know why I skipped over Jaden. And then in the all-district band, we had Hayden McGaffey. And they got to have they gave a really good performance on Saturday. They rehearsed Thursday night, Friday night, and then Saturday for a little bit, and then they gave a performance on Saturday. But the music that they play is crazy hard, and they're putting really tough music together in one day, and they did a great job and had a really good time, and we're hoping to have even more people audition and be selected for that group next year. It starts very, very early. It has to start very, very early. Our next piece that we're going to be playing is a fun piece that's in the holiday spirit. And you'll hear the melody in it. I'll let you kind of decide if you can pick it out and it gets stuck in your head. But they kind of did it with like a Celtic flair. So it starts out with a really nice solo from Madison on the alto sax, and then it just goes into a really cool groove. You'll hear it at the drums. It gives a very Celtic feel. This is Celtic Carol by Robert W. Smith. believe it or not, that was the easy one. That was the one that was like, we don't need to practice for one very much. And yeah, that all came together very, very nicely, and they did a good job on that. Real quick, before we play our last piece, just want to get a couple of public service announcements out. Pep Band has started. If they missed the first practice, it's not a big deal. I'll send the schedule out for the games that we play at in January and February. Jazz Band is playing tomorrow night at the Antioch concert. They play in between the 7th and 8th grade band, so if you're interested in coming to see the Jazz Band tomorrow night, I would get here and I'd get here early because it will be full in here tomorrow night especially. Pictures are on Thursday. I put picture packets out there. If you're interested in buying any pictures, no one has to buy anything. Everyone will get an individual picture that they make the group picture out of. And then if your students want to get individual or buddy pictures or little trio pictures or whatever, they need to make sure they have their band shoes and their pants and everything like that for those pictures if they're going to purchase those. We'll do that on Thursday. Coming up on next semester, just please check the calendar I sent out in the latest Sports U S'more newsletter. It has almost everything for next semester, minus a couple of jazz things and a couple of random smaller things, but it's got the big ticket items that everyone needs to have on their calendar, please. And then trip people, just try to keep, some of you might have got some emails about wait list and payments and things like that. Just do your best. They are starting to get to the point though where they're having to purchase things, like tickets to the parks, things like that, and if people don't have, aren't really quite up to date on their payments, there might be an issue with that. If you get moved to the wait list, it's not the end of the world. You can get right back on, but they are starting to have to purchase stuff, which is why that's happening, okay? I think it's a bit about it on announcements. I just did want to say that this semester has been an awesome semester for our band program here, when coming from marching band straight into this concert band season. Both groups are doing outstanding work, pretty easy to work with, know what they're doing, sound good. It's just a lot of fun to come work with these groups every day, and it's going to be a great second semester with lots of opportunities for solos and ensembles and NKC Honor Band, pet band, contests, state, all those type of things. It's going to be an awesome second semester too. So we've just been really excited and having a good time. The last piece we're going to end with is one of my favorite pieces to conduct and just play with groups. It's just a really fun piece. It sounds really cool. It's very epic. If you want to ask a concert band person or a symphonic band person what it's like to come into the room when we're playing this full blast in that tiny little band room that will be replaced very, very soon in the next 2 years. It's a really epic piece, but it can get very, very loud in that room, and we're definitely going to fill up this auditorium with our sound. This is Olympiada by Samuel Hazo. All right, that will do it for our winter concert of 2025. Thank you so much. Have a safe trip home. We don't need to clean anything up except for some percussions, as I said. Make sure everything gets put away, please. Thank you so much. Have a happy holidays. Have a good break. Pictures on Thursday. Thank you very much for coming.